Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's a beautiful morning outside. You may have seen that from the opening scenes there, out looking towards the bird bath. Full sunshine, blue skies, some cloud, of course. There's some grey in that, but very sparse. Well, sparse enough for me. It's going to be take a walk weather with the dog afterwards, of course. I'm Boundy, Psychic Medium, bringing you the daily Lenormand card spread reading. And today it is the Lenormand deck. I'm taking it from the Sirens Song package deck. Now, I do have a question to ask before I go ahead. This particular comment is popping up in my chat stream in the studio. Now, it is a pinned post that I actually used for my Boomer Press business on an expo over last week. Whoops, I don't want that again. Go away. Go away. But I can't figure out how to take it off. I think it's a pinned comment within the Facebook Live studio, but does anybody know how to get it off so it's not showing up in my psychic medium pages, etc.? I need some help with that probably, and I don't want to waste time searching for that result. Searching for it. I've got other things to do. I'll take the dog for a walk. Might bring these to you. Here we are with the cards now. So it is the Siren Song that we're using, this boxed set that is the Kipper as well as the Lenormand. I showed you the inside yesterday. So we're using this side, of course, and I may yet take the top one off the Kipper afterwards, since it's a Sunday and we've probably got the time. So, and the guidebook that goes with it. I will use that because the nuance of this particular deck is probably needing it for the reading. I am going to do that. We're going to put it there and do it later because I'm shifting this, and then I'm going to zoom into the cards themselves, and that's as far as that goes, and we shall start the reading. What we have is Coffin card 8 in the home space, and that has the corresponding 9 of diamonds for the playing card decks that you might use, because you can read Lenormand as from a playing card deck. This, just grab a deck and number, do the 9 of diamonds and write Coffin on it, card 8. If you haven't got a Lenormand deck, shift a regular playing deck, cheap as, to a Lenormand deck by your own design. Even cover all of the whatever dots and etc. and draw your own. It's a way of doing it. So home space, Coffin. Bear 15 card 15 is in the workspace, and this is card 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of clubs. I had to count them. Isn't that terrible? Didn't know it at a glance. So that's the 10 of clubs for the corresponding playing deck. So bear in the workspace, and our theme for the day today is the ship, and I absolutely love this. The ship is one of my favourite cards, and this itself as well is a 10 of spades though. So card ship 3, card in the theme as the theme. Go, card. Let's start with this. I'll get the guidebook out, and unfortunately I can't go any closer to the card so you can see any of the deep detail. And it's a beautiful card in its reality as far as seeing the detail on this octopus that is here. It's gorgeous. So the keywords are commerce, trade, and movement. Okay. Now, before I start, I am going to say hello to everyone. I'll put the website up on the screen for if you want personalised, detailed readings. Go there and have a look. And we've got Fiona first. Good morning, Ros Gurley, and all around the globe. A good afternoon or a good evening. Thank you so much for being here on a Sunday morning. Yes, I know I'm late, but I had other things I really wanted to do before I started my stream. A day number of 3, and the combination is a 1 of the cards. Again, the start of new journeys, new things today. That's really interesting, especially since we've also got our Coffin here as well in the reading. I like the synchronicity of that. And Fiona's commented there, 2 cards are similar to yesterday. The ship was in the home and the coffin was in the workspace. Exactly. And this is where the trend and synchronicity of the cards starts to follow through, doesn't it? And there you go. Numerology card numbers are adding up in the same as yesterday. Yes. Yeah, there you go. Synchronicity. So with the ship, we have that movement coming in as our theme. We're still on the move. We're plotting our course. We are creating our own destiny with this one. And it's the movement, I feel. It could also involve that business aspect of commerce and trade as well. I do some of my business work on a Sunday because it is the quieter day. I do take time for rest too. Don't worry about that. So, ship sails through the expansive ocean with impressive momentum, promising great wealth, trade, or inheritance. Its movement sympathetically generates waves of abundance and bounty that will break on our siren's feet. So, when the ship touches the siren's card, this is to do with the Granta blow, takes on an alternate meaning of travel, as in an adventure. But what we're having here, it is more around that is going to be that trade commerce, because when we get to the workspace, you'll understand why. Okay, with the coffin, now that we're stepping into the home space, card number 8, just a few pages, well, it's only one page through. The coffin keywords are death, serious illness, and loss. Now, from yesterday, you may remember that it's meant to be a negative card and not to take it as positives, etc. But here, I'll read what the book itself has as the guidance, and then you'll take what you need to from your own inner self as to what it means for you. So, and I'll explain my interpretation as well. So, coffin is the harbinger of misfortune and should not be misinterpreted as a positive card. This is what I disagree with, you see. It presages the experience of severe and painful endings, serious illness, grief, and loss. Many readers will say that an ending is a route to transformation, new beginnings, yes, but the core meaning of the Lenormand coffin is the anguish caused by an ending or loss. It impacts our sirens' lives for the worst. That's what this explanation is. Only with positive cards following can we see the process of transformation and relief from the darker days. So, for us, with the coffin being in the home space, as I've defined this particular spread in how I read them in the mornings, for me, it is an ending, yes, but it's not the deepest of sorrows, although it may be a possibility in what your experiences are at the moment. I have no idea whether you're going through deep grief because of the loss of a loved one. It happens. We are born to die, but there is the continuance of our soul into what is going back to home. Earth experience is just that. We're here as a soul to experience the earth in its human form. Well, in our human form, if that's what you are right now, or if you've come back as a mouse, you wouldn't be reading this, would you? Or how do we know that mice can't read? You know, it's all relative to the experience that we're having right now in our life. So there may be some situations that are ending. It could be something to do with relationships. It could be something to do with a particular project that you've been working on as a family and you've reached the goal and it's finished and ending, in the sense of you've gone on a holiday, you're coming back home today to unpack and get back into reality. That type of thing, because the ship is here. It could be that you've had that's or are planning a holiday. So you're needing to finish things up, tidy up the house, ready to lock it up to go away for a holiday. It's all sorts of different meanings. So take for yourself what Spirit is guiding you to with the absolute meaning of what this is for you. Okay? And all those little bits and pieces on the bottom of the coffin looks to me like it's all of that creating a new reef, new life, carbuncles and all that sort of stuff that is a new environment. We're finishing up with what is one aspect to move into another. Okay, so I'm taking the positive. Thank you very much to Khan Paris, Tony Saver and Tina Hart. lovely interpretations in the guidebook, but it's not the be all and end all. It's only a guide. So I'm feeling the positives, and I'll continue to do that. Okay, take what you need. Okay, now we're going to move over to the bear. Checking the comments here. Numerology cards are adding up the same as you said. Oh, yep. So Fiona's paste put that into both the Boundy profile and the Boundy page. Thank you so much, Fiona, for your numerologies. Card 15 with the bear is about, let's see the keywords, good luck. Oh, it's got envy and jealousy as well as a keyword here. I don't think I've seen that before. It's probably the first time I've actually seen this Lenormand card, this bear from this deck in a spread. So it's a lovely depiction. It's a polar bear again, like we have in the Gilded Breviary, but it's actually sitting in what looks like a cart of some sort. It's definitely woody, almost looks like a wrecked toboggan cart or something like that, but or it could be part of a boat, who knows. And the octopusy arms underneath. You can see the tentacles. Okay, so good luck, envy, jealousy. Bear is a strong and stable card that means amazing fortune, prosperity and power, but there's a caveat. Beware of the jealousy it can create in others. When close to our sirens, which it is, we take it as being close to us when it shows up in these spreads. Bear promises awesomeness in all things, a full belly and bank account, or milestone events and experiences. So yet it is times like these when you learn the true nature of your friends and colleagues. Bear advises to keep up your guard, take charge and protect what's yours. So you can almost see the stance of that, being in that defensive, protective mode of, claiming whatever this is that is the cart and whatever it contains. For us, in a business sense, this is the workspace. So in wherever you work, you are defending what is yours. Now, when it mentions the envy and jealousy, do things from your own heart in what you intuitively feel is the right pathway, right thing that you're meant to be doing. It's not always a thing. It's not always the prime objective to consider what others think and how they'll feel. That's their responsibility, not yours. But we can certainly consider what a more community-wide, global-wide effect our choices make from the decisions that we do choose to go down. That there is always going to be consequences, of course, but it's not the main reason why you are choosing what you do in your workspace. It's to be focused on what the task is at hand and ultimately what your end purpose is. That it's good for all, or that it's meant to be that you are being productive in the sales numbers so that you can keep the business going and continue to pay workers, the employees, and continue to be the team that business is. In our very commercialized and capitalist societies that most of us would be living in who are watching this, it has become very much a thing between those who are the own, let's think of it in a more diplomatic way. Business does need the leaders to lead, but it also needs to be where it is looking after the resources that it uses. And that's right from the ground level of what products are being created, how, to the people who work within that realm that are doing the work, sometimes very menial work. Look after absolutely every stage of it, and you'll be very much that productive. And, we'll see our good fortune continue to be raised collectively, from those who are employees to those who are the leaders and the owners of these businesses. All tides raise the boat. Oh, that saying was yesterday, wasn't it? Now I can't remember it even. So it is all collective, but it really is getting together and being that is going to be sustainable community endeavours and really sorting out that we are all in it together, not just lone sailors by ourselves. Ships take a captain and crew, okay? So that's what I've got from those cards. Now let's just see what we have here with the kipper to correlate with these. And what we have, oh my goodness, with all of that balance, what we have is unexpected money card set 27. Okay, Fiona, it doesn't really need to have this one included in the numerology unless you want to rework it. But unexpected money keywords are about windfall, improvements, evolution, positive turnaround, money, gain, inheritance, quick upturn, good juju. Okay? Unexpected money arrives quickly and unexpectedly with either a checkbook or invigorating glee. After a period of dedicated effort or dark troubled times, here he is, finally, thankfully, and most deservedly. Winsomely posed, he rests one hand on his silken hip while the other reaches for a single serving of good karma that's coming your way. See this here? And what is he looking at? It's almost like a treasure chest, but it's not quite. There is something that is glimmering and glowing that is catching his eye as far as what's coming in unexpectedly. It's almost like gaining the prize at the end of a treasure hunt. It could be as simple as a promotion, a pay rise, or a business transaction that closes sooner than expected. Or the slot machine of life hits 3 sevens and wild cherries and spins and spins and spids, flooding the casino with red light and the sweet cacophony of coins. Oh, at long last, after an eon of dating the dumpy, the dodgy, and the dreary, lady meets the tramp. Unexpected money brings a bounty of improvements and recovery. So, within the framework of financial well-being, unexpected money refers to the sudden and limited infusion of cash. So, easy come and easy go, okay? But expect that surprise. So, that's what we have from the unexpected money. And I'll put that all together like this so that we can see all of the cards. And wow, isn't that a wonderful spread for today? So, move in confidence that whatever you need, the resources that are coming in, because money is only but a resource, is on the move. So we've got the energy really creating that's going to bring the productivity and desires that we are aiming for. So make sure that you are steering your ship in the right direction, on the course that you intend. Sometimes it does pay to have a bit of a plan as we're moving in our lifetime. What is your ultimate goal? What are your deepest desires? It comes back to understanding and knowing more of who we are as well. You know, that self-knowledge is a huge benefit. And it takes some work sometimes to get to that space where we can feel confident in ourselves, that we can know that what we are trusting from that inner intuition is right for us. For, we are the one in the whole, but we do fit in like those jigsaw pieces as well in the way that life is tuned in. So, what Fiona has shared here is the 27 does equal the 9, which is the that unexpected money card number. So you'd add that on to what is our day number. I'm just going to share this one. Not the day number, but what is our total number there. So the 9 and the 1 is a 10 and it still equals the 1. So isn't that synchronicity as well? So it does not change that ultimate number. Still works out to 1 altogether, and you've just done that. I didn't read that until then. So we both worked that out together. Thank you, Fiona. Lovely. Look, I hope you have a wonderful day today, being the Sunday, the 15th of June. We're halfway through the month already. So in whatever you are planning and moving toward, whatever you are doing, however you are being within yourself and in connection with your spirituality, whatever that means for you, I wish you all the blessings and the best you that you can be in that pathway and journey that you're experiencing in this life. Until tomorrow, blessings and namaste. We'll see you then.